Welcome to Daddy Bits, your trade idea show hosted by yours truly, the Trading Daddies. I am your host, the Master Crayon Eater. And as always, fresh haircut, boys. Fresh.
What's going on?
All right, let me ask you this.
What's going
It looks
on?
good, by the way. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say it looks really good, right? But every time you get a new haircut, you do this on camera. Like, I know your haircut looks nice.
Jay, what do you think?
Is that you're showing that haircut for Jay? Yeah.
For some reason, me and Jay, we have like this secret beef.
You're like adversarial brothers that just keep jabbing on each other, and I'm just over here just eating popcorn. It is the best thing on earth.
He
called you William Hung, and I cannot deal.
Oh man.
You know what ride I rode on when I went to Disneyland? I rode Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's all right. Jay don't watch our episodes.
He doesn't watch this anyways. Oh man. I am excited for the week. We have a couple of good things happening right now. I'm going to talk about the Disney trade in a bit. Just a disclaimer, I did get into a little bit of Tesla for next week's expiration. I'm liking the chart. I'm liking how it's bouncing. Yep. It did get affected by the overall sell-off towards the end because we have more Delta variants. Talk about how the Delta variant and how it affects the stock market. But before we get into it, make sure you hit up our friends over at Bust Down Academy, bustdowninvestments.com.
Classes are starting soon.
Classes are starting in a couple of weeks to get your signups in, right? If you're ready to risk it, but don't want to pay the entire biscuit, bustdowninvestments.com. Bro, I'm going to come up with new stuff every day. Every day is going to be my mission to come up with a new catchphrase for bustdowninvestments.com. If you want to be a new trader, doesn't know where to start. If you want to be if you're already a seasoned trader, then you just want to learn and brush up on your skills, or join an active community of traders that keep your best interests at heart, because we're there to uplift each other and help each other out, right? So not one pair of eyes on eight charts is not efficient. How about we have multiple pairs of eyes on different charts? Because sometimes they come up with some trades that we didn't even get. We aren't privy to, because we don't have the bandwidth to take a look at all that. So make sure you guys hit up our friends over at bustdowninvestments.com. And with that being said, hit the subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, give us a nice preemptive thumbs up. Because if you do not and you gave us a thumbs down, John, who are they?
Your mom's a hoe.
Your mom's a hoe. Want us to cover any stocks down in the comment section below? Get to it. Sammy, I'm sorry. We did not prepare for Square. I'm sorry. My bad, Sammy. We will get to it tomorrow. I promise you. But we'll talk to you on the side about what our thoughts on Square, so that we can at least get you the information that you deserve. And let's get to it after this intro. Get into the stocks and the Delta variant and how it affects the stock market, let's take a look at some member gains for the day, John.
Yep. We got some good ones today.
Some good ones today. Member gains for today. Juice. The juice is loose. 12.59, right? Mr. J. Spees, the captain of the ship himself, 13.63. Oh, no pun intended. No pun intended.
You thought you were smooth? Huh? You thought you were smooth?
No, because he's really the captain of Bust Down Investment. I'm just saying that he's a captain of the ship. That's nobody.
I'm going to tell Jay right now, hey, you need to watch this episode.
Mr. Burgundy, 103. And Matt, Captain Consistency. Matty Ice, 205. If you want to learn more, make sure you guys hit up our friends over at bustdowninvestments.com. so that you could learn how to make the same types of gains. The first stock that we want to cover is a review of yesterday, which was
Disneyland.
Let me pull up the chart for Denny real quick.
Yeah, I wish you held your puts, man.
I wish to.
Puts actually looks good on this one.
They do look good.
Yeah.
I did. As I said, when we enter these trades, we tell you guys, and this is the review of the trade. And I had, as I said yesterday, I had some puts. I had one put, right? I had one put because I wanted to test out the waters, and I ended up adding at the top earlier, and for some crazy reason, it stayed around that. It went down all the way to like, and I was up like $150, and then it kind of bounced right back. So I said, you know what? Let me take this off because they are announcing a replacement to the annual pass. What are you doing? They are announcing a replacement to the annual pass, but I wish I would have held, because this right here, this chart tells me there's lower lows to yesterday's bear hammer. To Friday's bear hammer. So today was
look at the chart right now. So you have it posted. Like what you said yesterday, you called it. The MACD's. If you look at the MACD, it's opening up, and it broke the wedge. Actually,
it did. It broke the wedge again.
Yeah. It broke again. Yeah. So for that one, I do see some more weakness because the Dow and the SPY kind of took a dump, within the last 3-4 hours. Yeah, that was kind of weak. We had a strong open, but it seemed like it was short lived, and we might see another red day for tomorrow. It looks like it.
Yeah, look at that. A very strong open. I was sweating bullets over here, right around here, and then I ended up adding, and then it kind of flushed, and then my dumbass kind of cut it right here because I thought it was going to be a pop and reversal. But I didn't held on to my convictions. Remember, when I do trade, I wait for this this VWAP to be crossed to the downside, right? And then all the indicators already told me that they're the bear signs that I was looking for, like the EMA 9 crossing below the 50, the EMA 20 crossing below the 50, and it kind of, I thought there was going to be a bounce right around here, as you see the EMA 9 trying to cross above the 20.
Yeah,
I thought there was going to be some short-term pops, but ultimately it faded away. So my mistake on that one. There is more opportunities, I feel, to reshort this, because if we're going to take a look at the daily chart, there's more here. Look at this MACD. The MACD just opened up.
Yep, it did.
Right. So there's more to the downside. Mm-hmm. If we're really taking a look at it currently, where I see this, if it is holding true, we're going to short it until the bottom Bollinger Band, because ultimately that's where it wants to bounce off. Yeah. Notice that it dropped. It kind of took off right around here, and it bounced below. And it's still trying to reach that bottom Bollinger Band before ultimately going back to the upside. So there's more to the short. As long as we watch these key levels, right? The key level, I believe, was 176, and it broke that. So there's more pain for Disney moving forward. Yeah, right. So that was my mistake for not noticing that from a macro level. Remember, when in doubt, zoom out your charts, and you'll get more clarity in that way. But we'll live another day, right? Live another day. We'll get to it back tomorrow. The next stock that we want to talk about is Skillz. Skillz is reporting after hours tomorrow. Skillz is a Kathy Wood's favorite.
What is Skillz? Skillz is
it's like an online.
It's an online gaming where you can win cash or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Is that real?
I guess. I mean, I haven't done anything yet.
I've been seeing Money Mayweather promoting it.
Okay, so I mean, he can't even read.
I know. What was he reading then?
Like, how is he telling us what to?
How was he reading the teleprompter?
How is he reading the teleprompter?
The chart looks good. I like Skillz, first of all.
I mean, he doesn't have the reading skills.
Nice. Nice catch on this one. It's under the entertainment industry. It used to be a SPAC. Skillz looks good. What do you think?
I believe that right here is a doji, right? This doji I would wait until what happens tomorrow after earnings before actually doing anything with this chart, because this doji, as we always say on this show, or even on the Daddy Bits, anytime you see a doji, it's a change of direction. What the direction is, nobody knows. Nobody knows what the direction of the candles are going to go. But whatever direction you see that change is the direction you're ultimately going to go. So be careful, not financial advice, manage your risk accordingly. These are stocks that John and I will take a look at to see if we can find value in playing them. And if you guys are following, give us a nice shout out. If you guys win, if you guys lose, it's not like we didn't warn you guys, but I
like this curve, though.
Yeah, I like the trend. You see the MACD trying to touch. If we ever see a green day, a green pop, I would like it. One thing that I want to know, however, is the Skillz SKLZ short interest, because that could definitely play into it.
It's a little high.
It's a little high.
Yeah.
What does a little high mean?
18%, right?
20%.
Is it?
Yeah, according to Barron's.
Yeah.
So 20% is heavily shorted 20% here. Yeah. One good news could see the stock squeeze. Right? If we zoom out, we've seen it at highs of 46.30, right? And then now we're at $14, and there's nothing really wrong with the company. It's just a tech stock, growth stock that just got heavily shorted.
Yeah.
And this is potentially due for a squeeze pretty soon.
Yep.
And there's not even any live news. So let's see what the stock reaction is. If it's positive and people felt bullish, we might see a short squeeze, but I wouldn't hold this through earnings because obviously.
Well, they had today. They had some good news. They struck a partnership, strategic partnership with Exit Games.
Nice.
I guess they made $50 million off of that partnership. So
nice. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it was green all day. So
nice. Good. The last stock that we want to talk about is Nvidia. Nvidia is strong, John, even after a split.
I actually like the chart.
I do like the chart. Look at this right here. This channel, right?
Yeah.
This channel that it's been trading in.
I thought it was going to come down, man.
I thought it was going to come down too. We were completely wrong on that.
Strong.
Again, we're all about transparency on this show, right? But after that initial dump, right? After the split, you see that it's been consolidating.
Yep.
This consolidation is pretty. We thought we're gonna see a nice hammer too today, even after hours, but because it just ran. It just ran after hours, not after hours, pre-market intraday. It just ran after it hit that Bollinger Band, and it just rocketed from 194 all the way to almost $200. And I think that is a key level of resistance, is the $200 mark. If we ever see any pops for the $200 mark by tomorrow, I'm liking it, John.
Yeah, man. As much as it's overextended, semiconductors are strong. Look at AMD.
Okay, yeah, look at AMD, but look at this MACD and it's
RSI.
It's not even overextended. It's still pretty to me.
Yeah, I was looking at it earlier.
We have earnings.
This is hard, man.
I know. We do have earnings on the 18th. So we might see, here's the thing, we might see a potential run up to earnings.
Could be.
Right? Could be, because you can see right here, that is a little true right here. It kind of ran all the way up to earnings and then went sideways and then it went up again. So
it kind of looks like last earnings, how it's forming the same exact pattern, really.
Yeah. Consolidation, right? And then consolidation up and then consolidation pop again. So I do think that Nvidia could be a scenario where you go long for a good swing until
until earnings.
Expiration date, until earnings, and then cut it. If you're looking for a potential swing trade, I do like this. It just really depends on. Actually, I think Nvidia is one of those stay-at-home plays still because of what they do, especially.
Did you cut off? Oh no! Where's your audio? No.
Oh, there you go. Hear me?
There you go. Thank you.
There you go. Where did I cut off at?
Something about stay at home.
Yeah, so it's a potential stay at home play because of they're a chip maker. They make graphics cards. They're still affected by the chip shortage no matter where you look at it. But
Okay.
I do think that because we have rising cases in the Delta variant, we could see there's a lot of FUD and uncertainty with the stock market right now. So it's not a go long or go short type of scenario. It's more of a try to find opportunities in each of the tickers that you guys watch on your watch list, so you could find some great value and day trade them.
Hmm.
That's the way I would do it. But in the case of Nvidia, I do think because it is a stay-at-home play, there might be more upside to earnings and not through earnings, right? Any last thoughts on Nvidia?
No, I'm thinking about if it does ever touch 180s, I would say 184, 185. Then I'll look into a position because it does pay dividends. So yeah.
It's something that you kind of want to hold for long term
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah,
It's a large cap, but it's also a growth stock.
yeah,
And we've seen Nvidia go all the way to the fives, and I mean it's not going to get there anytime soon, obviously, but it has that kind of staying power, especially after this sell off after a stock split, and it's still holding on to the gains.
yeah.
Right. So just be
Scrolling.
mindful of your risk management and be careful and be prepared for any type of situation when it comes to trades. That's why we always say plan your trades accordingly. And that's pretty much it for Daddy Bits. If you guys like this content, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up if you like this content, because if you gave us a thumbs down, John,
Your mom's oh.
your mom's a hoe. Your mom's definitely a hoe. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. If you guys want us to cover a stock, make sure you guys drop it in the comment section down below. And make sure that you hit up our friends over at Bust Down Academy, bustdowninvestments.com. If you guys want to learn how to trade, new traders, old traders, or just want to join a community of active traders that uplift each other, hit up our friends over at Bust Down Academy, bustdowninvestments.com. And
Yeah.
that is pretty much it. Remember, guys, that the charts do not lie.